I was saying, Wakaba, I did be a fidicasi, so I say, I am blessed you, and I did the council come video to make sure also be subscribe to your channel, comment here, like share video movie, no being soon share movie, I was here, na Isaac Adongo, Edin Sembi Ababetuja. Na the watch it, I won't sell now, I can you know, and I said, about to short to be, I did send Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Get him say a year election time was one, and I watch I can see and penfono, or Madi Ebegu a year from now. I don't go to watch that. Promises I can see Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or promising now. A man in French to him say, or deceive you be or that will be now ye Ghana for your neati this time. Ain't in the man in French to him say, or that will be I was your main cutting sema, or the better Jenny be Maravi bar, a better also a demo.
I listened to the manifesto and I was looking for a seminal point.
Okay.
Something of game-changing moment. Something that will be on the lips of every Ghanaian. And I struggled to find one. But Randy, I am very sad that the manifesto was very silent on the cocoa sector. In fact, I have tried to comb through the manifesto and to find even just a mention of cocoa. A very important sector of our economy is completely missing from their manifesto. I don't know whether they have abandoned the cocoa sector. They don't intend to do anything about the cocoa sector. But I didn't see anything on cocoa. And I can tell you, read the manifesto. You won't find anything on cocoa.
Just so you
I haven't found anything.
Full copy of the highlights.
Please, you were talking, I was quiet.
I'm sure maybe the highlights.
If you go,
Okay.
The manifesto you launch, you have some of them hidden somewhere.
Oh no, please.
No, this is what they said. They dealt with the highlights, but there's a full copy.
Exactly.
Maza.
I have a copy of the highlights and a copy the full one.
You have highlights. You have highlights that doesn't see cocoa as an important highlight.
So you could raise that. You could raise that.
Well, I haven't seen anything on cocoa.
No, I'm saying you could raise that.
Good, but
yes.
you go and read the full document and tell me where the cocoa sector is.
All right.
The other one that I saw is the president the vice president saying that they were aligning import duties and charges to that of Togo. Togo is a free port. And I want the vice president to understand.
Togo is not a free port.
I'm coming. Look, people move their cargo to Togo not because of import duty. The import duty is paid in the country of use. So if somebody is in Togo, is in, say, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and ship goods to Ghana port, he doesn't pay the duty on it. It is transit, we call it transport trade. He will pay the duty in Burkina Faso, Mali,
Transit
or Niger. So how does reducing import duty direct that traffic to Ghana?
I don't understand. Yes,
How does reducing import duty make your port busy by directing cargo meant for Togo, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali to Ghana ports? Because they will not pay the duty here. And they will not pay the duty whether it is in Togo or it's in Cote d'Ivoire. They will not pay the duty there until they get to their country. That is one. So that policy already is not aligned. Second, they don't know that the port, there is a private sector investor, and they are talking PPP. There is a PPP project that led to the development of the Tema port into one of the biggest ports in West Africa. And that the private investor has an agreement with the government of Ghana to operate the port over a number of years and recoup the money. So it is not your port. You can't go and be determining that you are going to abolish the charges there. Because the private sector entity has signed on to an agreement with government.
Honorable.
And that person is going to recoup his money. So those charges are not charges that government is going to determine.
We are not seeking to do anything at the Togo port. So when you're talking about
I'm not talking Togo, I'm talking of MPS. MPS.
Please.
When you were talking, I was quiet.
No, but you're putting out information. You said Togo is duty free. Togo is not duty free.
Okay, it's not duty free.
It is not.
Good. It's not
It
duty
is not.
free. It is not duty free.
Now
but
you
I'm
have said
saying
that it's not duty
it is what?
It is not.
You pay duty there?
Yes, Togo is not duty
You
free.
don't pay duty in Togo when you are bringing the goods to Ghana.
Oh, please.
Oh,
please.
You are bringing goods to Ghana, you pay at a flower.
So when we say Togo is
Oh,
not
I'm saying that, what I'm saying is that, listen, what I'm saying is that an importer of Ghanaian origin, Burkinabe origin, a Malian or Nigerian origin, does not pay duty in Togo.
So
he pays the duty in Ghana.
Randy, this is what happens.
Oh, will you listen to me?
If
he doesn't want me to talk.
Let him explain what it is.
What is saying?
Let me say that. Look, if you Ghanaian import goods into Togo, and it is destined for sale in Ghana, he doesn't pay duty in Togo.
No, that is not what we are
The
saying.
same as a okay, whatever it is, I'm coming.
Yeah. We are
What
talking
I'm
about
saying is that-
aligning our import duties here such that it is never higher
It says the
than
cost
that of Togo.
The cost of duties in Ghana
Randy.
will be the same as the cost of duties in
Or
Togo.
lower.
Randy,
Or
it
lower.
is
That is what we are
because,
saying.
because the vice president has said many times that because of that, Ghanaians are moving to Togo with their cargo. Burkinabes and Nigerians are moving their cargo. And when he does that, they will move the cargo to Ghana and increase traffic in Ghana.
Yeah,
And I'm saying
I'm sure he was referring to people who move it there and smuggle it into Ghana.
That is the point.
Not to do it
No, but
legitimately.
smuggle is illegal. Even if at Tamapo.
Yeah, by
so-
the time we
so-
talk about
no,
Togo, we
no,
talk about
so-
smuggling.
no.
So he's perhaps talking about having a system which will dissuade smuggling.
Exactly.
so
and
if
that
you-
is,
I'm
that
coming.
is the exact
Randy,
word the vice president
Randy,
used.
So
to
aligning
discourage smuggling.
to import duty to Togo. So when you get to Togo, you can't smuggle again.
No.
No.
Why would you?
I guess the point is that the point he's making
Yeah.
is that if people send their goods to Togo and then find a way of smuggling to Ghana because of prohibitive
Taxes.
duties at the port, then I would put it at the level of Togo, so that there will be no incentive for anybody to want to take it to Togo and smuggle it into
And
Ghana.
try to run away
so they'll
from
bring it
security
directly
and all of that.
Randy,
Yes.
you believe that if I'll pass it through Togo and smuggle and pay nothing, I'll still bring it here and pay something. Is that what you're saying?
No, Togo, you pay
So-
something.
Exactly. That is what we are
Some-
saying.
Yes, something. You pay
So
something.
it is a something that takes you to Togo.
That is what we are saying. It will not be higher
Will
than
you
that.
let me
Yes,
make my point?
yes.
That's why you are confusing the point.
Randy, this man doesn't want me to talk.
Okay.
I am saying that the problem is to control your borders.
Okay.
But I'm also saying that they speak as if they have not signed on to an IMF program, where they have locked in those revenues as part of the revenue mobilization strategy within the IMF program. Are they saying that they want to abandon the IMF program?
You see, this is a trick, right?
Are they abandoning the IMF program? Oh, why is this man not wanting
It's
me
a
to
question
talk?
of
Gideon,
economic
Gideon, just
I am saying,
Gideon, just hold on.
You are talking about revenue,
Randy,
and this is very important.
Randy,
It is very important at this point.
Randy,
Gideon, just hold on.
Randy, let me talk.
Yes. Go on.
You have signed on to an IMF program. You have agreed your revenue measures. You have agreed your fiscal consolidation and other things because of that. You have taken 1.5 billion already on account of that. The IMF, on the basis of that, has sent you $1.5 billion. And it's even getting World Bank to give you money. Then you come and stand there and say that you the one who developed that strategy. Go talk with the IMF. It was approved. And you have subsequently been collecting money. Now you come and tell us that you want to abolish it. How is that possible? That is one.
Okay.
Two, Rami, I also heard that they said they have secured some $2 billion to construct airport in Cape Coast. The IMF program provides a limit on commercial lending to Ghana. 2024, we cannot borrow on any commercial loans. Until 2026, when we will borrow $556 million and increase it by 2027 to about $1 million. Commercial loans, $1 billion. So I don't know how they still think that they can con the people of Cape Coast again. After you went there and told them you are building an airport, you did it. Now you are telling us that you are securing $2 billion at a time that you don't even have that no objection from the IMF to borrow. Who are you deceiving? Randy, gold for oil. They have signed an IMF program that says that they shouldn't do gold for oil. So are they suggesting to us that they want to scam the IMF people? That even though IMF says don't do gold for oil, I will still go ahead and expand it. The very person who went to secure the IMF program said that we're not going to do gold for oil, now says that he will come and expand it. And you think that is a policy that you will deceive the people of Ghana. When you started the gold for oil, go and see the price of fuel. It's almost 16 cedis with your gold for oil. And the IMF says, stop the gold for oil. Randy, he said he will peg the exchange rate of the cedi to the price of gold. Do you know the implication of that?
Andy, that is false.
He says he didn't say that.
Lack of
He didn't say that.
understanding. Lack of understanding.
Let
When we say gold-backed currency, it is not the
Let
same
me make the
as
point.
pegging
Let me make my
the
point.
exchange rate to the price of gold.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Please.
Randy.
Lack of understanding.
Randy, to convert to fully functionally cover for amount of gold you need in our reserves, to provide gold as a standard, or what we call foreign exchange parity, gold parity, you would need to build reserves of about $13 billion in gold in order to cover your M2. Your M2 here is your broad money supply in the country. Okay? That will mean that you have